Hi everyone, welcome back to the channeling series. And today I have a message from the Oracle cards. And of course, it's the beautiful energy of Shiva today. Today is Shivaratri as well. So, what's the message for all of you on this beautiful day? There is the yin and the yang, right? Both principles, the feminine and the masculine, within us, within all of us, right? And Shiva is that masculine energy, and Shakti is that feminine energy, isn't it? Now, what happens is that when we have one dominating our lives, right, and we are not in balance with both, then we create a lot of issues in our life, right? So the message today is that where are you not balancing the Shiva and Shakti in your life, right? Um, when we talk about Shakti, right, that's that energy of chaos, isn't it? And that's that flow in our lives, right? But even that flow needs some sort of structure, isn't it? For example, if you think of maybe a river, right? When a river is flowing, if there are no river beds in which the river would flow, right? The river would be all over the place, right? When you think of like I have a lot of examples where I want to actually help you understand why even Shakti needs to be contained by Shiva, right? Contained or like be held. Held is the right word, right? When you think of music, when music flows, don't you feel beautiful when there is a rhythm to that music? Without rhythm, it's cacophony, right? It's noise. You don't like it, right? When you think of a kite, it's flying high only when it's tied to a string, right? When there is no string, what happens? It just goes, right? Electricity, it flows because there are wires, right? Without them, what will happen, right? Our breath, our breath flows because of our lungs, right? There is a whole body, there is a structure in that body. Without form, it'll collapse, right? Why does the traffic flow beautifully? Because it's smoothly moving on lanes, right? What happens when there are no lanes, and if all of you folks who've driven on it's very accident prone, isn't it? When you light a diya, right, in a lamp, it's beautiful, right? But without a container, fire can go haywire, right? So these are just examples that help us understand that flow is great when it's held. It's actually beautiful, very powerful, right? But without that structure, it can create havoc, right? So now let's move to Shiva energy, right? Now, Shiva without Shakti is awareness with no expression, right? And Shakti without Shiva is energy with no direction. Yeah. So if Shiva is that container, Shakti is what fills it. If Shiva is that riverbed, Shakti is the river. If Shiva is stability, Shakti is expansion. If Shiva is silence, Shakti is sound. If Shiva holds, Shakti moves. If Shiva is the witness, Shakti is the experience. If Shiva gives us safety, Shakti gives us life. And when they unite, that's when this beautiful creation of life happens. Yeah. So that's the message for today, that where are you not balancing the Shiva and Shakti in your life? Let them come in balance and be blessed by this beautiful energy. Yeah. So I will be back tomorrow with another message. Till then, signing off, Anisha Dutt from Zarya Healings.